Hey, what's up? I'm Amanda Voice, and I'm in the Section 2 Physics class from 1 to 5 p.m. For my podcast, I'm going to be performing the experiment Bigger, and the object of this experiment is to see if the size of a parachute affects the time it takes for the parachute to reach the ground. For this experiment, I've cut 2 squares from a garbage bag. One has an area of 24 inches squared, while the other has a quarter of the size with an area of 12 inches squared. Using string of all the same lengths, I've tied a single washer to each of the parachutes to act as a weight to pull the parachutes down to the ground. These are my parachutes. The larger one and the smaller one. In this experiment, I will be testing the theory of air resistance on an object that is in freefall. If all goes well, what will happen is the smaller parachute will reach the ground faster than the larger parachute. This is due to the fact that the larger the surface area of an object, the more air resistance it will have, thus altering its speed towards the ground. For this demonstration, I will be using a few helpers, and hopefully I don't disrupt any of the neighbors and get them angry. That would be bad.
Go. Uh-huh.
So the time for the smaller parachute was 2.1 seconds for it to hit the ground. So now for the larger parachute.
Go.
The time for the larger parachute was 2.92 seconds. So it's pretty much a 1 second difference between the two parachutes. So as you can see, I was correct in saying that the larger parachute would take longer to reach the ground due to air resistance being greater in the larger parachute. This concludes my experiment. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.